Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Okay, ready?
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 2nd and 12, Hurts. That is incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines going for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Second down, here's Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Throwing is Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Ready.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Slap that.
He's got him in, complete. 20.
He could have slapped that. Oh my God.
Philadelphia. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Elliott good on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Who got that there?
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Two in the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. It's Hill, complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua.
Oh.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2.
Need some protection out there,
sack
fellas.
courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That's 3 people.
From his own end zone, Tagovailoa, 3rd and long. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Oh, we got to catch that. Oh, you got to catch that.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring
You got to
up 4th
catch
down.
that.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34.
Oh, that
big
hurt.
kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts, and his throw is going to be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 28. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run forward with Sanders.
There we go, y'all.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
It was
And
too
he is going
long.
to have
It
an
was too
Eagles
long.
first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Boston Scott, his first carry. Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown.
Ooh.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Ah, put your hands up.
Complete. That's Sanders. Touchdown,
What?
Eagles.
Put your hands up. They switched my name.
Sanders.
Oh, my
A
God.
15-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add
Oh,
on to their
my
advantage.
goodness. That's a pick.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 8.
I don't know why they switched my man. I hit the train. But don't switch man on me.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
There you go. Oh, shit, I see him.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Come up with a help.
Now Tua. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Everybody
Here's Tua.
Oh, Tua got it. Tua, no way you underthrew that ball like that. No way you underthrew that ball like that.
They're going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen,
you're killing us right now, buddy. No pressure on you or nothing.
Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially to skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Second down, back to
get in there, y'all. Get in there. Don't push him forward.
There to the 36.
Don't push him forward.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Hurts to throw.
Get over there, y'all.
Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Christian Wilkins. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Back to throw here.
There you go.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah, somebody.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh, can't get
He's
over
got
there.
Smith here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
There we go. Oh, come on, guys.
First down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Smith catches left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Come on. Oh, they're going to be the wrong place.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack.
Oh my God.
And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
All right, play. Come on, who like it?
19 tight, 19 tight. Drop 60, drop 60. Warriors 17.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
Oh.
And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do.
Oh, the way! He would not throw the ball away. He would not throw the ball away.
Rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. First half in the books. You're
he would not
the
throw the ball away.
NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Tua. Eluding the pressure right. And
Tua a little slow out there.
Now it's 3rd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
3rd and 10.
Incomplete
We
pass
ain't
on
getting
second down. That
no
muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Looking to pass. Tua. He's got this.
Oh,
one
don't do
complete
that,
to
bro.
Sherfield. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
Yeah.
Just a gain of a couple there.
Oh,
And that'll
yeah.
bring up 4th down.
One
You go
hallmark of good
upfield,
defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Tua on 4th down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Tua to throw again. Flush to his right. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
The 3rd quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. Flushed out right. And this one too low.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
We got it.
Tua setting up shop to throw again.
Oh!
Yeah.
He ran into his own man. No way, bro.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to
No
get off the football.
way, bro.
But you're
He
exactly
ran
right. It
into
looks
his
like they
own.
have to punt this one away.
Oh.
And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
And he underthrows it 2 inches from the ground instead of throwing over this man's head.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running
He a
out the wrong door
linebacker.
and running into your pool
that a
instead of running out
linebacker?
onto the field. A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Throw right side, caught by
he got it
Goddard, the
down,
tight
coach.
end. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Ready, set.
2nd
I
down and
can't see
5.
that ball. Like, I can't believe it. Let me see the ball like that.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
Get him.
And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 27. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the running crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Let's go far wide.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Oh my God, this nigga don't got no arms, bro.
Picked up by Josh Jones.
This nigga don't have no fucking arms. All I was on the 50-yard ball.
This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done
he throw it to the fucking inside. We throw it to the side, man.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field, going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
That's crazy.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going deep here for Watkins.
Oh, but he get to throw the fucking ball over the top, but we can't. Look at this.
Quez Watkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Oh, my God.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Oh, shit.
Taken at about the 1. And he is out of bounds here on the return. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy. Because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that.
I don't know what the hell that was.
Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Ready. Six. Level. Red. Cycle.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Now he's going to throw
Come on,
deep
come on.
back over the middle.
And he drops it, bro. And he fucking drops it.
Convert,
What the
and they turn it
fuck?
over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with a football.
Oh my
already
God.
being
Come
in the
on,
red
man.
zone.
That little bitty safety should make you drop the ball, bro.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete here.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
You got the man open and
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back.
Caught the wrong defense.
On the jump.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Keep up playing,
Elliott
man.
good on
Keep
the
up
extra
passing.
point.
Kill.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Catch the ball, you gotta hold on to it. I don't know why y'all get bumped on the side and the ball come out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though,
pull it in, pull it in.
Is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
God dang, come on, EA.
Tough series for the passing
Come on,
game.
EA.
Things just aren't clicking.
Let me click on and forget that shit,
get the
EA.
series back
God
on track.
dang,
The
this shit
completion
moving
for
so
enough
slow.
yards for a 1st down.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. A pretty woeful
crazy.
for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And the pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be
And of
taken
course they
down.
don't block. And of course they don't fucking block.
Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua.
Oh,
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
they will not let me fucking click on. I click on, then they nigga don't do that when I take over. Like, what the
And
fuck?
that gives him now 3 interceptions completions in the game.
If I click on, I should be able to control.
Get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. He's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
19 Wyatt. 60 Maverick.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. Touchdown. Quez Watkins, 28 yards. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
What's that separation?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Nobody else.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's third.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Let's go.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show.
He underthrows that
interception. Darius Slay with a pick.
Damn, he was fucking open.
Possession of the football. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Slot man moves right. From the gun, it's Hurts. Complete. Smith has it.
I keep falling for that
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
In motion right is Brown. Here's Hurts to throw.
And he caught that? Come on, EA.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half
Come
to a full
on.
yard shy of the 5. Another first down as they call
I
his
play
number
that go
again. He's got
gadget on.
15 yards here.
Fucking why he should have caught that shit.
Hurts. That swung out wide to Sanders. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and let your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Yeah,
and that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Back on this shit, man.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute.
Look how slow he threw the ball.
Goodness,
Yo, this nigga release can't be that fucking slow, bro.
And he takes this one back into
This
the
nigga,
end zone.
oh
And the
my
Eagles
god, man. I guess
defense
I gotta
gets
play
a
with
pick
Aaron
six
Rodgers.
TD.
God damn.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense.
We've been through the
rough
fucking
for this
ball.
offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
And it's incomplete, but a penalty flag is out. And this looks like pass interference. Let's see. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll turn to Sanders. And boy, talk about adding insult to
Did nobody get through there? All them niggas on the line?
2 more.
Nobody did.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick 6. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tua. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Tua. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh my.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Set, ready. Red, cycle.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
How the fuck did he get a hand on
We'll
it?
go the other way with the football. They had to
This
go
nigga running the
with
opposite
such
way, but he
little
get a
time
backhand
remaining.
in the back.
And
They
the
shit
Eagles
down.
are going to
Come
take
on,
over
man.
in great field
Fuck.
position.
What kind of shit is that? He running the wrong fucking way, but he still get his hand in there and shit.
Here we go.
What
Here we
the
go.
fuck?
Dragon 60.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there, back at the 39-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Big Lion.
To try again after the sack. Hurts.
Oh my god! Look at this! Look at this
Inside the
bullshit!
5. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
Look at this bullshit!
They'll run with Sanders. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They're going to look to throw.
Pick! Hey, we can't pick! Oh my god!
In the end zone, it's incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today.
Look at this!
Don't forget what has happened down here.
Use that as ammo
Exactly.
going
Take
forward.
a quick look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. and never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who
He's
knows, you
keeping
may
up
meet
with
up with this team
97 speed,
again.
man.
Another
Linebacker keeping
throw
up
on
with
second
97
down, and
speed.
this one incomplete as well.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try to
Keeping
throw
up
the
with
ball all the way
97
to the end
speed.
zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Ready, set.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. One final try for Tagovailoa. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time.